Today we're going to talk about the most horrible thing a guitarist can deal with, barre chords. This is a technique where the first or index finger, saying hello to pianists, is placed on several strings. Usually the beginner faces barre chords is when he learns an F chord. So all people are divided into two groups. The ones that met an F chord and successfully abandoned guitar, and the ones that could cope with it and continued to play for fun. And I'm not joking, I met a lot of people who abandoned guitar after facing F chord and then lately claiming that the guitar is just not an instrument they were dreaming to play on. But today I'll show you something absolutely horrifying. The most insidious ways of using barre technique that can be invented by me to transcribe Spear of Justice from Undertale on one guitar. The score is in the description as usual. So if F chord was a bit difficult for you, then try to cope with these ones. For greater experience, take not an electric but classical guitar. It better be either crude and cheap guitar or top-end guitar with highly positioned strings for buzzing avoidance. In the past, I asked my luthier to raise strings on my guitar so I can play songs loudly. So in my case, it's maximum degree of pain. Okay, let's start. The first level of suffering. That's because our hand is positioned below the neck. We usually place a chord starting from treble strings to basses. But sometimes it's needed to place a bar on basses and leave treble strings open instead. In this way, the finger is bending in an unnatural side, and some middle strings are muted. The second level of suffering. The further from the guitar neck the bar is placed, the harder to put it properly, because the distance between neck and strings is increasing, and at some point the hand starts to bulk in the guitar body. In Spear of Justice, it was necessary to place a bar on 11th fret. It didn't sound clean enough due to unnatural hand position and considerable stress on hand. So I decided to put a bar on basses and press the treble string on the same fret with second finger. Nevertheless, it didn't become too easy. The third level of suffering. There is also a guitar technique called hammer-on. It's like hitting previously sounded string with our left hand finger. But here's the thing in Spear of Justice, where aforementioned F chord should sound, and we should play an open and then stopped string over this chord. That means that we'll get barre chord after hammer-on. When we usually use hammer-on, we hit a string with the tip of our finger, but we don't try to quickly put one finger on several strings. The fourth level of suffering. Let's discuss physiological changes in guitarist's body. Why so many people have troubles with barre chords? One of the reasons is because it takes some time for tight colors to appear on your finger. Indeed, if you could touch the side part of my index finger, you could feel its firmness and roughness. So if you have such colors, does that mean that barre chords are no longer a problem? Well, only if you use your first finger. But what about barre chords with your second or third finger? You should be strong enough to perform them clearly. So here we are, the maximum level of suffering, barre chords with multiple fingers. Oh yeah. Everyone is suffering. The first finger on all of 6 strings, and there is no way not to press unnecessary strings due to hand geometry. The second finger on basses, the wrist itself due to high loads, and the listener's ears if you can't make it clear enough. This is the pain itself. So was it scary enough for you? I hope it was interesting too. The bar chords in Spear of Justice turned out to be so unusual that sometimes I didn't even know how to write down it properly in the score. For example, if I place my first finger on basses and leave treble strings opened, shall I place bar sign? If I use my second or third finger, is it bar or not? Waiting for your thoughts and emotions in the comments. And happy Halloween!